In 1828, there was no welfare system. The most vulnerable members of society, those who were homeless, poor, or unable to support themselves, had one place to go: the poorhouse. These institutions were meant to care for the destitute, but they were often places of suffering, punishment, and shame. In the 1800s, being poor was considered a moral failing, and society treated those who fell on hard times as outcasts. The poorhouses were tucked away, out of sight, hidden from the public eye. Inside, residents were treated harshly, forced to work long hours under horrendous conditions. The stigma surrounding poverty was so strong that the poorhouses made sure the inhabitants were made to feel like lesser people. One such place was the Fairfield County Infirmary, located just north of Lancaster, Ohio. It started as a humble wooden building in 1828 to care for the poor, but as the number of residents grew, the building expanded. In 1840, a larger brick building was constructed, and by 1865, 3 more outbuildings were added, including ones for storage, laundry, and farming. But the worst has yet to come. Stories of abuse within these walls were common, and residents were often chained up, locked in holding cells, and beaten by the superintendent. It was a place of suffering, and for many, it was better than being homeless. But barely. The situation only worsened as the years passed. In 1903, at the peak of its operation, the Fairfield County Infirmary housed 82 inmates. Many were there due to drunkenness, physical, or mental disabilities. One tragic story that stands out is that of Jane Householder. Jane was sent to the infirmary at just 35 years old following the death of her husband. She was described as feeble-minded, though this may have been more of a reflection of her circumstances rather than her true character. On March 22, 1929, disaster struck when Jane's clothing caught fire when she was trying to heat her room using a gas stove. Despite the best effort of the staff to put the flames out, Jane suffered horrific burns and passed away the following morning at just 78 years old. Her death was recorded in the Lancaster Daily Gazette in vivid detail, and it was clear that her tragedy was the result of an unfortunate accident. But many say her story didn't end there. Today, Jane is said to haunt the infirmary. Her ghost has been spotted throughout the building, and her presence is still felt by many who visit the site. But she isn't the only spirit that lingers in this place. The Fairfield County Infirmary is not just known for its tragic past, it's also infamous for its paranormal activity. Those brave enough to enter have experienced strange and chilling occurrences. People talking when no one else is in the building. Willie, a ghost, is said to haunt the 2nd and 3rd floors. A woman with a bun in 1800s style clothing is said to roam the halls. An apparition of a little girl has been seen wandering the building, and employees report feeling uneasy in the attic, overwhelmed by an eerie and cold, unsettling sensation. On the 2nd floor, the woman's restroom is known to be unnaturally cold, with strange, unexplained feelings, and a peculiar scent of lavender has been reported in various rooms. Some say it's Jane's spirit still lingering. There are also reports of cell doors slamming on the 3rd floor, and even sightings of a 7-foot shadow figure reported in the attic. And of course, Jane Householder's ghost is still said to walk the ground. So the poorhouse faded as the federal government took on more responsibility for social welfare during the Great Depression. The Fairfield County Infirmary remained a symbol of suffering and forgotten lives. It continued to serve as a home for the county health department until 2013 when it was vacated. In 2018, the building was sold to Habitat for Humanity and used for Halloween events, including purchasing props like Twisty the Clown's bus from American Horror Story. In 2020, Adam Kimmel purchased the building and it was added to the National Register of Historic Places. The Fairfield County Infirmary is a testament to a time when society turned its back on the most vulnerable. Join me and my mom as we delve into the eerie and haunting history of this once forgotten institution. In our new series, we begin by exploring every nook and cranny of the infirmary with the lights on, revealing its hidden secrets. Then we return after dark, venturing through the same halls with only the lights from our flashlights to guide us. Finally, we take our investigation further by conducting a ghost hunt, seeking the spirits that may still linger in its halls. You're not going to want to miss this, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when this new series drops. And if you have any of your own experiences or thoughts on the hauntings, drop a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week.